Neutralize and match to create a balance. Opposite and complementary forces, which means shaded and sunny. Black and white. Two shades indicate balance between two, ensuring interconnection and harmony in natural worlds. They combine in various proportions to produce all the different things in the universe. This is a kind of transition, a kind of evolution. The life we left outside, even before entering the academy, was a far cry from the regimented life that we live right now. But then, this is our fate. The life lived treading a difficult paths, rather than the one that strays on the easier ways. That is what the changing of colors correspond. The alternate switching of colors, black and white, symbolizes the process of change that each cadet must undergo. Once a simple dream, now a living reality, as we press forward to achieve a common goal. The diversity of our country's different cultures now unite under one purpose, to become the leaders our country needs in times of adversity. The Academy, steeped with traditions that develop the cadets to become persons of gentle breeding and strong character. To this day, and even until we had shed our uniforms, we carry in our hearts the sacred coat of arms, the seal of our covenant, our direction, and only path that bears the guiding light of courage, integrity, and loyalty. This is what the big arrow is all about. An arrow is made to be perfect. It straight flies true to its target. It is a constant reminder to continually move forward towards the direction of our hopes, dreams, and aspirations. It also points towards you, our fellow Filipinos, whom we promise to serve. This formation is our covenant as future leaders and guardians of the state.
Cadets, even with their vigorous military training, stay to be young gentlemen and ladies. The principles they relentlessly carry out, the civility and the decorum shape their being. Component of their education inside the academy is the management of time. As visitors may seem, cadets are not refined and sociable, but they always sense the affection of their welcome through greetings and felicitations. Cadets' bearing and conduct may lead you to regard them as cold and hard, but actually, they also take simple gratifications of life. At the rear of their crisp uniforms are vulnerable people who remain the same as they always have been. This is shown as the drillers form the cheerful letters H and I. Hi! Welcome to the silent drill performance of the PMA MASALIGAN class of 2021.
With the year 2028, the Academy aims to achieve the standard of being a world-class academy our country could be proud of, having the common goal of creating the forthcoming leaders of our nation, obtaining the character, attitude, and refinement. Heeding to the Academy's ideals, we continuously strive to maintain excellence as a way of life, always making sure that things are accomplished in the best and most effective manner possible in order to efficiently serve the Filipino people and lead the AFP into the future. Consequently, while inside the threshold of this great institution, the cadets must balance the challenging physical training and the mind-boggling academics while maintaining their character, preparing them for the future tasking as well-rounded leaders in the armed forces of the Philippines.
From the origins of PMA in 1898, it has produced graduates who unselfishly surrendered their lives for the welfare of our country. The Academy has remained steadfast to its mission to instruct, train, and develop the cadets so that each graduate shall possess the character, the broad and basic military skills, and the education essential to the successful pursuit of a progressive military career. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the letters of distinction. P, M, and A. The drillers emphasize the letters through a series of medal of arms. Starting with P, then M, then A. The drillers acknowledge honor and stand by the responsibility that comes with it as they execute a salute to the Military Academy.
Three words, genuinely embedded in the heart of each cadet. Three words that are consciously protected against impurity and destruction. Words neither impassive nor worthless intellections. They are not even simply words. They are the guiding light that lightens the path of achievement and honor. As cadets travel across the land of deception to reach the goal of his ambitions, they create the balance that equals the scale for the need of one's demeanor. This harmony of viral qualities is the basic support of cadets' character. C, I, and L. Courage, integrity, and loyalty, each in concurrence with the other two, perform as a moral stronghold that defends the mind of each cadet against the corruptive influences of the world. Every cadet, upon his entry to the academy, is bound to the purpose he has dedicated himself to. Each year, a cadet finishes in the academy, brings him closer to his dream of being a sterling officer in our modernizing armed forces. Hence, graduating is a must. This is the knowledge which we must possess even before entering the academy. Acknowledging the hardships traversed by those who came before us, we realize that boundless sacrifices are a necessity to reach our definitive aim. Nonetheless, every step made closer to our goal is worth every effort. This is represented by a triangle formation, also known as the VIX, symbolizing the rank of a lieutenant, the role we accept as we proceed to a new life after graduating in the academy.
The standard of perfection that the Academy promotes upon each cadet refers to the quality of officers the Philippine Military Academy produces. As such, the fundamental objective of the Academy is to develop the values and character of each cadet, for us to become men and women standing upright as the noble dwellers of this institution. This perfection is displayed as we dedicate our lives in the service of the country. Such is the message that lies behind the concentric circles, defining the hearts and souls of each cadet. We are bound with relentless pressure, and yet we develop a sense of integrity among us. Watch them as they move outwards to show you the planting of rifles. Here, the cadets raise their rifles high enough for planting, just in time for the next one to pick it up. Attention and alertness is needed to keep the momentum going. Now, the cadets are marching to the other side, preparing their rifles again for planting. Keeping their pace, they pay attention to the details of their actions. Moving and turning outwards, the drillers will now show you another drill. The passing of rifles. This exhibition symbolizes the sharing and helping among the cadets. Every cadet is out to reach the hands of those in need. Cooperation and coordination is the key to a steady result. The drillers will now show you an exhibition that shows the ability of the cadets to fire while being concealed to their natural surroundings. Now, watch them as they perform the throwing of rifles. This exhibition coordinates the cadets' ability to be attentive in various activities. A single mistake could destroy the whole performance. A second delay could cause injury to the next person, which simply means that we are like chains, embodied as one. Each link plays a vital role in the long range of service in our institution. With all those countless drills and parades, endless compliances and running academics, one can see the joyful pride swelling in our hearts. The ever-brilliant sun, as the shining celestial body around the earth, has served as a bright beacon of our land. Such is the role of a servant leader, to be the guiding light for us, the future, as catalyst of change. Our role as cadets is to let ourselves be molded through the bright sunshine of education given by the Academy. As mandated by our Constitution, the Armed Forces of the Philippines serves as the only yet brilliant shield of the citizens and the state. Its function is to support the dominion of the space and veracity of our national territory. The prerequisite is what the cadets are trained for: the responsibility to dole out and stimulate the people's mind with integrity and nationalism. The drillers, as young members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, aims to win the hearts of the Filipino people as they try to form the letters A, F, and P. The culmination of years in a military institution, where measured and regulated existence is strictly followed, prepares the cadets to a future tasking in the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The company now gives its salute to the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Eventually, these cadets will become officers, and what they have learned and trained to do will now be applied to the service of the Filipino people. This will be our commitment to you, who give us a bright future and a chance for change for this land.
People do not remember days. We remember moments. Every moment is precious to those who know the value of time. The irony of time is that it is free for everyone, but at the same time, it is priceless. One cannot own time, but one could use it. One cannot keep it, but he could spend it. And once you have lost time, you can never get it back. This is what makes time valuable. Time is an important aspect in a cadet's life, here in the Academy.